Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad.
Hey, at least we made it and I didn't die a bunch of times.
It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
No.
There you go. Good as new.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
I feel like $1,000,000.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Feel like a new man.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard.
I somehow managed.
Tell me, boy.
After I was getting hit with arrows, I'm like, I think I just got lucky that everyone sucked at hitting me when I slowed down.
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned
some kind of
Skalitz to the
Spanish.
ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry.
And sadly, I do not inherit any of his abilities. I
No one
fucking
else
suck.
Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I should probably ask. Is this one of those games where if I have the chance to steal something without anyone seeing me or any repercussions, should I steal it? But then at the same time, I'm like, they're probably going to do some kind of checkup, or there's got to be a special person to sell stolen gear to. So I probably shouldn't just steal willy-nilly. If I have a chance to go to somewhere, it'd be hidden. Unless I could sell it for money. Like, unless somebody just takes it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's, like... I don't know if some people will just take stolen goods, or you have to find, like, the... whatever they're called, the fencers or whatever. Game saved. I am in horrible condition. What the fuck are you holding? Like a paintbrush.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Uh-huh.
I heard about your father. They say he was a
Yeah, I'd probably be better get my skill up in lessons. Hello there. Why am I talking to this person about it?
It was a fine sunny day until Sigurd...
She never even asked me anything.
Oh, no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me, I could hear the shouts. They were both killed.
Why is it skipping? I'm not hitting a
The
button.
gate was closed by then.
Like this dialogue got all
The men on
messed
the
up.
battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here.
My God, that's horrible.
You look kind of like my mother. You say something about food.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad.
Nice
Bojana
hairstyle.
here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a
I'm
little
glad
wine
that
to wash
everybody's
it down.
making like
Thank
stew.
you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady.
Don't spank
May
me.
God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Yeah, it is
When
all
you've
about
done,
stew. But
you
it
can
works,
sleep
it's
in the
filling.
bedchamber of the courtyard lodge.
That's the main important part of this time. It's not like they really knew about nutrition facts and shit like that. It's like if it filled you, it filled you. Eat. And I wish I had more objectives like that. Lentil mash. You're supposed to eat it, not just put it in your fucking pocket. Alright, was this button? Oh god, no. My nourishment is at 9. 561. Want it to be like at least what 100 or close to it. I don't want to overeat. I'm pulling out that fucking weapon again.
My word.
Hey, you're
Sorry.
not allowed to walk around here with a...
God.
Sorry. Okay. Get to the bed. I'm so exhausted. Other way, dumbass. If you're tired and your stamina or eloquence will also gradually decrease. Sleep is the solution. Find available bed which you recognize from the icon. Sit, then say how long you want to sleep for. Good night. Lowers my nourishment, but I get energy, so I'll sleep for 11 hours. Didn't even sleep for that long. Now I just want to eat something that has beans in it. I don't know why.
If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
I'm not a boy.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
It's all about that wine.
It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here.
You
You're
drug
not to
this
worry
wine?
about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Oh boy. But I just want more wine.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I beat up somebody, I beat up somebody, I beat up somebody.
A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Can't believe that worked on her.
When I
Thought
did
she
all the
was
errands,
noble,
headed
so I
back
didn't
home.
think that
I
one would
promised
work.
Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
I don't think my speech would work.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
He doesn't seem very interested in what I have to say.
On the horizon,
It's like every woman I
ready
talk
attack
to.
the town.
She's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself. The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now
what
stood
this has to
facing
do
his
with anything.
soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. He slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
I ran to
Whatever.
the castle like my neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
I
Sure.
heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life.
Yep, beat them all.
After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Beat all those guys up.
Valiant
Kick
knight.
their ass. I'm a great
I'll never
soldier.
forget the horror. It will haunt me.
I didn't whistle at them and then run.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world.
It's that newfound
That is the work of
science.
Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years.
So you're alone.
That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
He doesn't pleasure me.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true.
But I'm actually 35. I'm
What
at
am I doing
death's
bothering
end.
you with this? You have troubles enough of your own.
Because, back then, who knows how long
I'll
someone would go for.
And let you sleep.
What about the food? I didn't eat the
enjoyed our
food.
little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Because I didn't even have to pick the option to slightly flirt with her. All I did was drink wine. I didn't even eat.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! Running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Thank God I don't have red dreams.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Don't be a pussy. Even though I told you not to be violent. Stop being a bitch.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. All these pouches just lying around. Oh, a torch. Who left this here? Alright, well, off I go. Light the torch inside a wooden building. I think, well, it's like wooden and stone and other things. Still, very safe.
I didn't think of that.
Not that I'm spoiling.
Really pouring out. Ooh. Pretty. I like the pretzel icon right there.
Sigismund and his army prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on? I like end dialogue. Just leave.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started.
Oh, how
And you're right.
inconvenient.
Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here. Won't we?
I like that. We'll find out. It's either gonna be okay or death and destruction. Who knows? Want some wine? How about a sweet roll?
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive?
Let
He
me
made
guess,
it to you?
somebody stole
He's
your
here with
sweet
me.
roll.
He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Throw a sweet
Not
roll
for
at
this
him.
Tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want
What?
there?
I didn't
Can't leave my
choose
mother
this.
and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir...
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover.
Probably should have
I'll
announced
lock
your
him up
plans
here
to
as if
everyone.
he were Havel of Valdic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable.
I can't, like...
Farewell.
I get it,
Farewell,
he's
friend.
dirty from, like,
And good
rain.
fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanish.
Like, the rain, mud, and all that. But he looks like he got, like, he was standing near a fire and there's, like, ash all over his face.
Move out!
Looks like he got too close to one of the torch holders. Or he just got done burning something. Now I'm sand. I didn't say this. I'm not going back there. Are you crazy? Oh, I am. Shit. Damn you, plot. Oh, sorry.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done.
Now I sound all sad and
Splendid.
depressed.
And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Ew.
Lord, watch over you.
I don't want your men touching me. You watch at the battlements. Alright. I got this. Is that armor or... Oh, it is. It's like padded. I was like, it looked like you was just wearing like a sweater. Keeping my eye on things.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed, or Sigismund's mercenary army ain't up to much. When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it's pissing down. If any of us make such a cock-up, Sir Robard would flare his skin off our backs.
You only
Yikes.
say that because you never saw them attack.
Aye. Well, it's a shame your folks couldn't be saved.
Is Sir Robard really that tough?
Tough? Aye. But he's fair. He's a veteran of many a campaign, so he knows Warcraft.
I believe it.
Oh, good. He knows how to play Warcraft. Yeah, I was gonna say, not many games would tread the territory of throwing in religion here and there. Like, they might have a brief mention of it, or it might be like a religion in, like, Elder Scrolls of Talos and other things, but, like, the idea of how they are is
Wandering around like a stray
very
sheep
interesting.
Must be your first watch, eh?
Yeah,
I don't
you
think
ran
anything
at
much
me.
will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait.
But,
till
you know, I
morning.
give it credit for, like, going into that territory.
I will. Thank you.
Not that I'm really that religious or care too much about it. You have to wait. If you have to wait for something, you can skip time and press that. Wait how long you want to wait. Watch out, though. Time to hunger goes during the time I skip. In a couple hours. Not doing this makes the light on my controller flip the fuck out.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Quickly, we have visitors.
Let's go! Let's go!
I waited.
Move it!
What do I do?
Go! Go!
Alright, I'm going.
Let's go! Let's go!
That guy's stuck. Uh-oh.
Go! Go!
Oh, okay. Suddenly, it's not raining.
Sweet Jesus. We're gonna end up like scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think
Yeah,
he
it's
will
like,
set
well,
his heathen
fuck.
dogs on us today.
Friend or foe?
Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
Give me a mace.
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to
Well,
bring
called him
order
Mark
to
Fart.
this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Yeah. See
Am I
what we
to
did
inform
there?
the king's end that the Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Use your speech. That guy's speech is at an all-time 80 and up. All in.
My lord, you have my utmost.
And then one arrow flies in and hits
Get
it.
on with you, Robard.
Stop looking at me. He's like, stop staring. It's a fucking mustache. Dick. Bury your loved ones' skulls, talk to Lord, Sir Robard, get a horse. In any order you want. You could somehow bury your parents right now, then get a horse, then talk to them. Choose your own adventure. Alright, I still have this torch out.
Good day to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I don't fucking know. My highest one is this, but I don't even think that's gonna work. You or my should you do the same?
Died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry.
Damn it!
But I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind. Farewell.
Put that weapon away, damn it.
Oh, god damn it! Fucking Christ. It just comes out sometimes, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What the fuck?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
How fun must it be to wear that fucking helmet? Jesus Christ, it just looks like it's right up to your face, so you have to sit there and be like, so, you're looking for a trader, huh? It sounds like I just broke my ankle. Hold on, I'm gonna eat from this pot. Village. Does anyone else have like a name?
Sigismund's moved on and
I've eaten too much. You won't be hungry a much longer time now, but you'll be clumsy and beat until you've digested everything. I've discovered the combat arena. It's just another fucking shit sty. Hey, you want to teach me about fighting again? Or, well, not again, but maybe you got some nifty moves? No. Alright, who wants to fight? Whose ass am I kicking?
You looked the house over to see what needed fixing after the winter.
Trader. I wonder if this trader will buy just about anything, because he said he looks like scummy. That's not what I thought. That was one of the water things I could wash my face in. Can I leave?
Christ be praised.
Again with this. Can I leave? I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
I can be a wench.
Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
That a 5 or a 3? No, that's a 5. I don't really have that much money. But I have to bury my parents.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in a shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What do you have in
What
mind?
am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I'll let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
Yeah, I'll just go find an outfit. I'll just go beat the shit out of one of your guards when no one's looking. There was a door up on the, up there. I wonder if there's an outfit I could get. Problem is, like, if it's locked, I don't have a lockpick. I don't think I got a lockpick, and even if I do, it doesn't mean I'm actually gonna get away with shit. These are very hard chests, so not here. Anything I could take, though? No. Fuck yeah. I got a shield. I don't have a lockpick. There we go. We can make some money off of that fence, though. If anything, this is mostly for money. If that guy has enough money to give me anything. I wonder if he sells lockpicks. Ooh, I'm gonna keep this. Well, maybe not, because it's stolen, actually. I don't want to keep anything stolen on my person. If it wasn't stolen, I totally would keep it. Oh, nothing's going on. Just me out for a walk. See if I can sell any of this. Ugh. It's like, hey there, I'm scummy. Trade.
Can we trade? If you've got...
I got the coin. Trader, he's got 50. Boy, I don't think he can have enough for this. 17. Oh, so he's gonna take that. Was a lot. I think I'm gonna take that back. Oh, looks like you're taking that. I like how reputation was gained for me giving him that.
If you've got the coin. God be with you.
These poor quality arrows. This bow. Sell lockpicks? Does. Also got a treasure map. You want to haggle?
Let's have a word about the price. Why not?
I don't like your 4.3.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
That's a sum I...
Well, I got some lockpicks. Sold some stuff. Hello, villager.
God be with you.
God be with you. I don't need to know about the army or ask about a trader. I have lockpicks, but we'll explore our options for uniforms before I sit there and battle with that. I think I'm gonna live in here. Hello. I'm just living in here now. Sir Divish, do you know where I can get a uniform? What? Nothing. Don't need to eat from the pot. I'm okay. I'm already still very full from earlier. Oops. So hello there, friend.
God be with you.
Farewell.
What you got going on in here? This is what you're guarding? Oh, I guess I'll just close that.
Is someone there?
Nothing. I don't know why he's acting like I was in a bad spot, but I guess I wasn't supposed to be in there. And then we knock him out. Oh, hey.
What?
What? Someone's just suspicious of me walking around. What was that? Oh, a very hard chest. Yeah, like I want to fucking do that. I can barely get an easy chest. I practice doing this, but I also have it set to the simplified, and even that doesn't help. Yeah, fucking doing this is going to be impossible. There is no way in hell I'm gonna be able to lockpick doing it that method either. Simplified my ass. That just makes it even harder, I think. You guys just got a uniform hanging up.
The Lord save you. What do you need?
To be honest, I don't know.
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle. Your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
I want to see my parents.
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
Never heard that one.
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Thank you, my lady.
Oh, thank you for the help as well. Do I look like a soldier?
What do you think, my lady? Do I look like a Talmberg soldier?
Not quite, Henry. Just look at you.
Oh, I see.
So, what do you think? Do I look like one of your soldiers, or one of the soldiers here? You haven't left, you haven't changed, you fucking moron. But don't I look like one of them? So, I don't know, I have the options set for simplified, but I don't know if that's even gonna help me. because I don't have control of the pressure thing on it. I don't know. Lockpicking's gonna be fucking possible with me. I'll have to somehow find a way to get better at it. Hello? What the? What the? They just have sex? Who went through me? Armory, but fuck that. I'm not going to be able to lockpick it. I mean, it's very, very easy, so I might have a better chance. Oh, Chamberlain. Oh. Should just make a bunch of money and bribe my way out. Jump over the wall, break my leg. I don't even know if I have any more lockpicks left. There's just no way I'm going to be able to do this. Nope. I don't have a lockpick. Shit. What if I just go down there?
That'd be a shame.
I
Find
suppose.
trees like that? Aye, but better to save a few if I
Good
can.
God.
True enough.
God bless.
What happened to your clothes? I don't know. I've been attacked and I haven't had a fucking proper change. I washed myself off as best I could.
Came from over here.
I don't know. Do you have clothes?
Preserve us.
All I can do is buy more lockpicks, but...
Just like that.
Never know if he'll come home from the fields alive.
Hello there, guard.
Jesus Christ, be... Take care of that.
How I respond when I see you. Jesus Christ. You guys got any uniforms just laying around? Jesus, my shins.
Can we trade?
Can we trade? You don't have that much, but... Worth so much, though. Worth so much for a
Let's
fucking
talk about the
lockpick.
price.
Why not?
Fine, you could give me
What do you
7.7.
say to this?
Close. All right, so.
Yeah. I got him. The 0.1 extra that he wanted. So I can sell him something. Why did I talk to you? I already did. Is there a trader somewhere? You mean the guy right over there? Yes. Maybe there'll be a guard just passed out somewhere at night. Sorry. Stumbled on the steps there. Oh, my boots look ridiculous. Get my energy back up. I've just been looking for a uniform. I haven't really done anything else. I've talked to the lady, and she told me look at the armory and stuff like that. And then I talked to the one guy, and he said, again, to do that. I haven't met anybody or seen anybody yet that has anything interesting to tell me. There was a fight area, like a battle area, but I couldn't do anything there.
God. May the Lord watch over
fallen soldiers.
Look at this guy.
I'll be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Alright.
Good health to you.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's ally.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier. But the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed. But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair.
Yeah.
Him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
So he could loot it?
Correct.
For the loot?
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
Huh.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Alright. Alright. I don't know why I want to keep hitting that button.
They say they can take a man down with an arrow 10 fields away.
Ladies. Have this axe.
Good health.
I need to get out.
You here again, boy?
I need to get out of here.
To get out.
You here again, boy?
That bit.
Aye.
Alright, yeah.
Good luck to you.
But I need to get out. It's like, why don't you understand? I know where one uniform is. But I don't have the ability to lockpick. I'm a real shitty lockpick person. Hey, Lady Stephanie.
The Lord save.
Do I look like a
What do you
soldier?
think, my lady?
Not.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Alright. Private area. Working hard. I mean, I saw the fence guy. He has a few lockpicks. They're just pricey. That's about it. That's the best way I'm gonna have to go about doing it is the lockpicking. I could steal shit and sell him stuff and keep my money up. I don't know how. I don't think I got a lot left though. Anything else in here I can take? Guy runs a mill. Maybe I should see about because there's this guy.
End of the world is nigh. God be with you.
is there someone here who...
Votava's your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him buy the granite. He'll buy anything that has any value and he'd sell...
Should sell you his own granny.
Can we trade?
If you've got... Good luck to you.
Because there's only like 2 people. It's the food lady and this guy that they tell me about. So now there's gotta be maybe somebody else.
Someone cannot be pilgrims anymore. There's that many
Sitting there looking depressed. Oops. I guess I keep hitting triangle because I want to jump. I don't know why I think triangle would jump.
Hey.
Good afternoon.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
Oh.
I'd like to buy some.
Of course, lad. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Sweet pancake. But yeah, it seems like the only option really I got is to lockpick this chest. Because I can't win in a fight, so I'm not going to have any chance of knocking anyone out, and that just causes more problems. And by knock out, I mean like sneak up behind and try to choke someone. I think they'll just push me right off.
Can we trade?
If you've got... God be with you.
I'd like to discuss...
Aye.
We agree...
I'd almost...
You've...
Calm now. Just...
God damn it, you barely moved it.
All right, sir.
Lockpicking was a pain in my ass. We'd be fine. There we go. Fuck me. Oh my god. Nope, not the sword. Nope, that's the map. There we go. Yeah, I look great. I think everything down here is just super difficult, so I will not be getting anything down here. Very hard and hard. Unless I had a magical ability to just open shit with ease. Yeah, I suppose because I don't really have a whole lot of money, so I could probably try to see if there's anything I could take. I sure as hell did not eat all my food that they offered me. I wish there was like an eat option when you're going to pick it up. Like hold X or something to eat. I don't have to go into my inventory every time. That's stealing, so can't take that. Not when this lady is in the room. How's my nourishment? I'm good. Like you clearly see me go back here. Mountain steel mount. Inspect. Roberts, I like how you can get mount and steal that one. So this one's mine, because that one says mount and it isn't stealing, so... I'm assuming... Now I'm gonna sell this food real quick. Boom, 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 boom. He's looking at him. What the fuck?
Can we...
May the Lord watch over you.
Don't want you to have any of the stolen stuff on me.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
we agreed?
Close. Aye.
Yeah. See, look at that. I know how to haggle. Not really. Barely. I'm just getting lucky.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, good luck to you.
Oop, there we go. Get a horse completed. I guess we can check out this lower area now. And a shrine. Boom, 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 boom. This horse, calm down. Can't get you. I can't have you getting stuck. I need you for a long ride ahead of me. Rhine.
Yeah.
Boo boo da boo. Oops. There. Trying to explore the places. Pig. Saw a pig. What? I'm gonna have a hard time reading this map. It's across the way. In. I think you have to like go up and around. Like. No. Let's go through here. Dodging. Not a horse, calm down. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? This horse doesn't know how to jump. Oh God, this is a horrible road. Who the fuck thought this should be a road? This way?
Yeah.
Oh there, huntsman. Scratching my back, that's why I can't turn.
God be with you.
Some people can teach you lessons you already. Alright, so I can hunt.
I'd like you to show me some.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Oh God.
Isn't that quite a lot?
I don't have enough money.
Sorry, but I'm...
May the Lord watch you.
Ooh, hey. So, did he train me and now I have a debt to this guy, or did I pay? What happened here?
I'd like you to show.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right.
Maybe in a.
I know, I just had to hang that. For a moment, I thought he fucking trained me because it said my skill went up or something. I was confused. I was like, that'll be awkward. If he trained me and now I owe a debt, because it's like, why didn't he just charge me first before trading me? Makes no fucking sense. I don't like this road.
Yeah.
Is this where I want to start heading? It looks like I want to, like, go until the road splits, take a left. But I guess I could go south, go down, and then around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it took me a minute because I just had to lockpick. I knew how to get the armor and stuff, but, you know, it all ended up okay. I just have to, you know, lockpicking is going to be probably the hardest fucking thing compared to, on top of me trying to battle a little bit. But that's about it. It's like lockpicking's gonna be rough. Oh, okay. Quest completed. Run!
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
Better to keep going on my own. It's a good thing we still have that sword because I sold my other weapons that were that I sold. Yeah, if I get stuck on something or not sure how to figure something else, figure out how, or maybe there's a route I don't want to do and want to know if there's another route to go about it, then I'll ask. Because, you know, I might not want to solve something specifically violent, like, or I want or something like that, so I'll, or whatever. No, you never know. For the most part, I'm just going to go as it's my first. If I fuck up, I fuck up. God, someone left their lasagna on the ground. It's always raining. This weather, man, it's crazy. Oh, I can loot. Oh, bad quality. I'll take the dried mushrooms. Fuck your bread. I've discovered the blacksmith. I wonder who the blacksmith of this place is. Just want my torch. I was gonna say, do I not have it?
What's that?
Who are you?
Who's that?
Alright, yeah, I know how to fight because it showed me from before. Yep. Alright.
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. God damn. Doperdella. Oh.
Mercy kill. Oh, I just snapped a twig. I'm gonna take that coif. How dare you loot this guy with a pretzel? Like, battling one-on-one, I can see it being okay, but once I have to deal with multiple people, until I get some more, you know, improvements and perks and other things, I gotta, like, one-on-one battles is all you want. Other than that, too many people will really fuck you up. I get all dirty. Yeah, any sort of training or advanced training I can get for fighting, I'm definitely going to take it. So anything to help me improve. Because...
Hey! No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I have nothing.
Because, all my, like, there's gonna be times where my words are gonna fuck up.
What did these poor souls ever do to them?
I'm probably gonna pick the wrong persuasion ability, and I'm gonna have to get into a brawl or a fight. Long Sean.
What's going on there? What's that? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
What about you, asshole? Mercy kill. Just take those. I'm not gonna overburden myself with a bunch of their shit, especially if it's not in great quality anyway. I mean, I know I could probably get it fixed up later on, but for the time being, no need to just grab every little thing. No, it's all blocked off. This way. I got a head. I've discovered a nest. Take that. Yeah, if I see any dried food, because, like, I've seen a dried mushrooms that were pretty perfect.
What's going on there? Who's there?
Me.
Cut!
Hey!
No! Take that!
Bad quality, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Maybe I want it. It's mine now.
You didn't run like me. Die with a sword in his hand.
What is this called? Shard. Oh, I didn't want that. That dried food's almost old.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me.
Oh, she's still alive.
What are you? It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Sucks because I didn't have enough time to really have any feelings for his girlfriend or love interest. All I know of her is this woman that I didn't look all that attractive, but probably has a great personality. I wouldn't know. I only talked to her like a whole total of 3 times.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me?
Why are you so loud all of a sudden? Fuck.
Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
Yeah, but I gotta actually worry about my clothes and everything. There's no way I'm romancing a single soul. I'm a slob.
But first, I have to find a shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
I
First, I gotta get a shovel. My mom died with a pretzel in her pocket. They both had pretzels in their pockets. You're a dog. Fuck. Is there an animal around here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say there wasn't a dog before I got here.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's bar? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Honest, I barely remember this guy. The name is familiar. Wasn't he one of the guys I beat up in a brawl?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword, huh? What is it?
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be looting this anyway.
Didn't mean to actually loot it. I'm not gonna fucking take the butcher stuff. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. What was confusing though is that my number was lower for intimidation, but I guess because it didn't because I have the armor and stuff, it just doesn't factor it in as a number. And I was able to scare him off with the tough guy act.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
Weird dog. I don't know. Just certain dogs in video games look good. This one it's not the greatest looking, but still sad to see a dog without its owner.
Let's get to it.
Be horrible. Like, your mom's got like 16 different holes in her now because they like stabbed the shit out of her before she died. Or as she was dying. Your footsteps.
How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down. As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah!
Bump. That's fine. That thing's just made of like Play-Doh. Didn't sound like it was that hard. Ow. Well, I tried. I put up a valiant fight. And by that I mean I crumbled like a piece of paper.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
How did she know?
The game.
Oh god, give her texture, please. It's the clay woman. All this, you can't get the guy with the sword? Fucking dick. I parted with it. God damn it. It's like you died, start a new adventure. Now you start up as another guy who's the son of another blacksmith, and then their village gets attacked. Guest starring Brian Blessed. Yeah, no, I just got knocked out horribly. I mean, he didn't stab me, he just beat the shit out of me with a bludgeon weapon, so... surprisingly not dead from my injuries. Oh, good, it's Chef Boyardee. Oh, God, my eyes. Well, at least Teresa and Chef Boyardee will help us. Weakening. Save your parents. Got it. Ran the wrong way. Run it.
Mi folyik ott? Hé, kit nem látok? Megjött a mulatság.
Fuck did you say to me? Ow.
Leszarás. És pont mikor kedvem lenne valakiből kiverni a lelket.
They're too good.
Pokolban végzel. Nesze! Itt fogsz nekem keregni?
Ow. Even in a dream, I get my ass kicked. Just want some stamina back. Fuck me.
A teremtését!
I win. Sweet. Fucking look, said I could pick something up there for a second. It's like I get beaten up in real life, I get beaten up in my dreams. Everywhere I go, I'm beaten up. Even Chef Boyardee's probably kicking my ass.
Do you need some help?
There's work to be done.
But Mom, I'm hungry. Food's set on the table. It's just, I'm not looking forward to lock picking. I'm just like thinking in my head, like, God, later on in the game, unless I get better at it, I'm fucked. It's definitely something I could see being slightly better on a mouse and keyboard, but trying to do it with the fucking controller, I'm screwed because I'm on console.
Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry.
Boobs.
Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Are you covered in shit?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Your Uncle Chef Boyardee. Fuck.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Alright, good night. A few delirious days later. Like I said, sleep,
awake.
not go for fucking days.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What were you doing there?
What were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
Jesus.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't.
Jesus.
But it doesn't matter.
Thought I
I'm
was a
different
negative
now.
person when it comes to shit when I was in school.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
I don't know, does that get you in bed with me?
He'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
She has the look of, really? Fucking get the shit yourself.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Been in bed too
Uncle will
long.
be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak.
Oh,
There's
I'm
food on the table for you.
I'm not hungry at all. Blech. Where's this coif? Surprisingly, it's not dirty, even though it's glitching into my body. Boots got horribly dirty. The fuck is going on when you go to equip shit? Jesus Christ. I need new shoes. My boots are all dirty. Can I even wield any of these? Nope, minimum agility. I need a 3 as an agility. Oh, Chef Boyardee's out there. Oops, I just wanted to sleep and save for like an hour. I just want to make sure the game is saved. I know it's saving anyway, but I want to be safe about it. I was gonna say, where the fuck's the door out of here? Alright.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
Did you bake that stew yourself?
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Why are you always dirty?
Henry.
Fancy little
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much. But I can't right now, Hal.
Alright,
If that's
fine.
what you want.
It's not you, Hal.
Not a good time. I see. Wait, this is your uncle or Hal or who? Or
A word
not
with
Hal.
you, young fellow.
Yeah, you. Chef Boyardee.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of...
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap, I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
I should pay the guy for the thing. God damn it. I have to go pay money if I ever have enough.
And not get caught while you're doing.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition.
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields?
Well, I'm pretty
You
good
can
with the
dig,
whole
all right,
farming thing.
But somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself.
Sure, I'll
You
do it,
try
I guess.
hard
I
enough,
need
bet you
money if I
justify
could
sodomy with a
for
goat.
this whole bill
Watch your
I owe.
mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds.
Yeah, I'll
They're
try to
pretty
keep away
savage.
from that.
And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Farewell.
Thank you for the spirits. Got a shovel in here. Like, I got a shovel lying around somewhere. If not, I probably know where I can get one. Okay, so you got a shovel? Whoops. Did it again. Looks like a place you'd keep a shovel. Like how it's just like there's a shovel somewhere around here. Like, motherfucker, you don't keep track of this shit? Take the meat and wine. Some hides and some money. Not stealing, it just says I was taking it, so... If I'm not stealing it, I'm not going to be upset over taking it. Getting hungry, so that works. Yeah. Let's come in here, eat that, and take this onion. It's mine now, bitch. Axe, but not a shovel. Oh, you're a traitor.
God be with you. Do you need anything? Goodbye.
I like that you could still sell them that, but if I recall, if you try to sell them something that's stolen, they will, they won't be happy with it. They'll actually say, like, this is stolen.
Let's have a word about the...
Sure, why not?
Is this enough?
Close.
All right.
That sounds pretty.
What do we got? Grave carrying dead or unconscious bodies costs a stamina and burn half as much. Blocking opponent's strikes shield with your shield will cost less stamina. I'll wait because I'm not sure if I'm going to be using a shield or not. What do we got? When a trader loses patience with you during handling, you make one last chance to make an offer. Increase your speech level by +3 when talking to nobles and wealthy. You can't have the lowborn perk though. Speech better with commoners. I definitely want to have another chance. That. Alright, sweet. The trader here. This is where we're supposed to be. The mill. I like how I just discovered it, even though, you know, when we woke up. Ugh. That's gone. Now it's back. Magic. I think it was sort of made a game of the alchemy station, alright. That'll be good to know.